Hear about the principles smart people live by and the habits that make them successful. But what about the things they don't do? Maybe these no-nos help them on their way to the top just as much as the stuff they make sure to do. Let's take a look at what things highly intelligent people avoid doing and how this influences their lives for the better. One of the many useful skills clever people certainly possess is being in control of their finances. There are a lot of minor changes you can make in your day-to-day life to save a bit of cash in the short term, and possibly even a lot in the long run. Don't worry, it won't make your life less comfortable at all, but instead make it way easier. For instance, installing a water filter on your faucet will save you the trouble of spending money on bottled water. Refilling your ink cartridges instead of buying new ones again and again is another great little money-saving trick you can use. Plus, nowadays, there's all kinds of cool stuff you can find online for free. Smart people don't just waste money everywhere they go. They know its value and take full advantage of what they already have. It's always good to know that there are people in your life that you can depend on, but constantly relying on someone else makes you weaker, and intelligent people know that. You can be incredibly bright and talented, but if you always wait for somebody to solve your problems, you won't go far. Just stop and think. Can't you make it work yourself? Your fear of doing something wrong is just an imaginary roadblock standing in your own way. Or maybe you're a bit on the lazy side and want someone else to take the responsibility. It sounds cliché, but it's your job to take the reins of your life. Other people have their own problems to worry about. So stop waiting for miracles and start creating them for yourself. No is one of the most useful words ever, and you shouldn't be afraid to use it. It saves you time, helps you steer clear from unwanted obligations, and makes your life way easier. Of course, it's great to help people, but you shouldn't forget about yourself as well. Know your worth and value your time. Don't say yes when your inner voice is screaming no. Pay attention to your feelings and listen to your heart. If you really don't want to do it, then it probably isn't worth it. Being mad after a huge fight with your friend or loved one is completely normal. It's just human nature and one of the ways our mind reacts to stress. But being ticked off even after a long period of time hurts just one person, and that's you. You collect negativity instead of letting it go, which only results in you constantly feeling stressed out. What's worse, over time, this tension can even take a real toll on your health. You don't want to go down that road now, do you? The truth is that holding grudges is useless and doesn't help the situation at all. Learn to let go and free yourself of any negative energy. Only good will come of it, and your life will become much brighter. Smart people basically don't rely on anything. Hope for the best but prepare for the worst is their life motto. And this isn't just cynical pessimism either. Intelligent people would just rather be ready for any possible outcome. Their hope that everything's gonna be alright motivates them, while their preparation for the worst helps them not feel so disappointed if it doesn't work out. Luck is extremely rare. So if it's fallen into your lap by chance, grab it and run with it because you might not get another chance. But just sitting around doing nothing but waiting for serendipity won't get you far. Work hard and create opportunities for yourself. You're capable of way more than you think. Constructive criticism is great if you can take it. It lets you see all the drawbacks and imperfections of your ideas so that you can improve on them. But the key here is to take it with a grain of salt and don't let it crush your spirit or motivation. Just because a couple of people think that it's not going to work doesn't mean that you should quit doing something you love. Read any famous person's autobiography, and you'll see there was always at least one person in their life who told them that what they're doing is completely useless. If these people had given up right there on the spot, we would have lost tons of amazing singers, actors, inventors, entrepreneurs, and the list goes on and on. Nobody knows what the future holds, so just learn your lessons from all the criticisms and keep going. Everybody makes mistakes. It's human nature and a huge part of our learning process.
Oh.
Smart people aren't ashamed of blunders and don't constantly replay them over and over again in their minds. On the contrary, they cherish and appreciate them, allowing every mistake to make them better, not miserable. It doesn't matter whether your past was horrible and you just keep punishing yourself for it, or it was awesome and you just keep reminiscing about how good life was. Just like holding grudges, dwelling on the past is useless. It devours your present and future. Learn to live fully in the here and now. It's what you're doing in this very moment that determines how amazing your life will be in the future. You can't really consider someone happy if their well-being and confidence totally depend on other people's opinions. Intelligent people realize that and know that not everybody is going to like them. And that's okay, because just like all other people, they aren't here to be liked. They know how to make themselves happy and feel comfortable in their own skin. They respect other points of view, but don't let them affect or control their lives. What a wise outlook on things, right? Definitely worthy of following and taking notes.